Hi guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are all doing super well. I am clearly already melting. It's so hot. I'm sweating already, but obviously the sun has better lighting and I can't turn on the fan because we have really old school fan that makes a lot of noise. So I'm not turning that on, so excuse my sweaty face. But today I have a really exciting video. I am finally filming my Chanel consignment / vintage haul. These are bags that I've collected since February. I mentioned in my previous video that I spent a lot of time on Vestiaire during my lockdown, my quarantine time in Vietnam when we had the 2-week quarantine at the hotel. I found a couple of actually 2 of these, and then the other 3 are from Luxury Promise, which I bought when we came back to London. Luxury Promise has amazing vintage Chanel stock. I mean, they have amazing stock on everything, but you guys know I really like looking for the vintage Chanel. There's 5. I have 5 bags to share, and all of them are super special. I think this is like my favorite consignment / vintage haul I've ever done. I'm gonna share them in order of price, I think. So here I have my little list written in order from cheapest to most expensive, as well as the year, so I can share that as well. But yeah, like I was saying, when it comes to Chanel vintage / consignment, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to even just find a specific bag. So when you do, that's why they do hold their value. So for example, the most cheapest bag that I'm sharing is 1,200 pounds, and I will share the most expensive is 2,900. Sorry, so 2,900 is the most expensive. Everything else is in between. The reason I mentioned that as well is because these aren't bags that I just put in my basket and bought on a whim like I did the other bags in the previous video. These ones I really did think about. A lot of these I really wanted for a long time as well. So I'll get to it when we get to it. But the first bag is this one. I got this one from Vestiaire. It's so freaking cute, guys. This is a teeny tiny mini flat bag, single flat bag. It has a couple differences. I do have another flat bag like this in a similar size. I'd bring it to show you guys, but I've packed it up already. But the difference is that one has like a snap closure, a button closure, whereas this one has the turn lock closure, which is obviously so freaking cute. This one also has a different quilting. It's like a square chocolate bar quilting, I think is what they called it. And this one obviously has a mirror and a little lipstick with some little tiny diamantes around it. And the mirror actually works. It doesn't magnify, which would have annoyed me. I hate when like things like that, and it makes it like look cheaper. This is like an actual like normal mirror. So yeah, like I said, it's a turn lock. The strap comes out. Leather on the inside, satin on the outside if I haven't mentioned yet, and then just a little tiny compartment basically. This one did not come with its authenticity card. It didn't come with, oh it did, sorry, it did come with a dust bag, but I actually think I changed it to a different dust bag because I didn't like the one that she gave, the lady sent me, or whoever sent it to me. I think it was a bigger dust bag. It wasn't the original dust bag, basically, but she did give me a Chanel dust bag. I think it was like a shoe bag. This is a shoe bag as well, but it's like a smaller shoe bag. Doesn't matter. I just wanted to put in a bag that's a better size for it. But yeah, it does fit, you know, your card and stuff. I don't have any cards here with me, but I have this name card, I guess, to give you size comparison. Super cute. I love this. I love the little turn closure. I've used it once and got so many compliments. It's just so dinky and adorable, isn't it? I love it. And like I said, it's my only flap bag in this size with the turn lock, which is like kind of the main reason I got it. Super cute. I have had this in my basket for a hot minute and decided to take the plunge while I was, when I came back, basically. By the way, this bag came out in between 2004 and 2005, judging from the serial sticker inside, in case anyone is wondering. Next up, we have a clutch, or like a wristlet situation, and this I have been wanting for so long. I mean, I'm not a clutch person, but this clutch / wristlet, I've been wanting for so long, probably like, I don't know, probably 3-4 years now, ever since I discovered like the heart vanity cases from the 90s, as well as like the vanity case with like the heart mirror on the inside. those are on my wish list. They are very high up on my wish list, and I am hoping one day when I get a chance to go back to Tokyo, I can find them. Those bags completely like left my mind. I completely forgot about like consignment shopping in Japan. So when we were in Tokyo a couple years ago with my mom, I didn't even go look at any consignment shops, which I think is like the biggest fail, because they do the best consignment shop. They have the best consignment shops there. So I need to go back to Japan to again explore more of it, but also to check out the vintage consignment shops. And I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that I'll be able to score one of my like holy grail bags, because that is one of my holy grail bags, the heart one especially. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this was one of the bags I really wanted, and I had found it a couple of times. One thing that I'm really good at is being patient and finding the exact one I want, especially when it comes to vintage bags, if I have one in mind. I mean, there's one here that I didn't have in mind and just saw it and was like, oh my god, I really like it. But there's a lot in America I keep finding, and because of the price that it is, by the way, I actually really scored with this. The price of this is really good compared to the other ones I found. So like I said, I did find some in America, but they were just so extortionately priced. On top of, like, yeah, way more than this one that I found. I just really scored with this one. But yeah, not only that, but I would have had to pay for shipping, which is fine, but the tax on top of it would have been so annoying to pay. So I just wanted to be patient and find one within Europe at the very least. But I scored even more and found one in friggin' London. From Luxury Promise. So this I got from Luxury Promise, and this is the wristlet. Yeah, it's a wristlet. There we go. Okay, so where do I even begin? I just freaking love the pop art of this. So different from any of the other Chanel bags I've seen or in my collection. This is made of patent leather. You can see the patent, the shininess of it. Came out in between 2002 and 2003. And the best part, or one of the best parts about this, is that it did come with the authenticity card, which I always really like. It also came with the Luxury Promise authenticity card, because they do give those out with their bags as well. But not only that, it also came with this like mini brochure, I guess. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like, none of my bags come with this, so it's cool to have that come with this bag or this wristlet. It opens like that, and we just kind of have a main compartment and then a pocket at the back here, which is where I've kept these little bits. And it's got a magnetic closure, if you can see that. And yeah, I overall just like, I don't know, I have like a love-hate relationship with this illustration. It's obviously like quite tacky, but I love that about this. And yeah, it says just a drop of Chanel No. 5, which is obviously the iconic perfume. And yeah, I've just always lusted over this clutch, because like I said, it's just so different from everything else in my collection. Just love the color is just so vibrant and so gorgeous. Like, they've kept this in such amazing condition. Like, honestly, I don't see anything wrong with it. Obviously, it's paint, so I have to be really careful not to store anything next to it or whatever. But it's also interesting that like some of it is matte. So like the black and the blue are matte. And then the white, the red, and the yellow there, and yeah, is like more glossy. Kind of gives it more dimension, which is really nice. And I believe that must be Coco Chanel, right? Next one is from, again, 2002, 2003, and this one did not come with the dust bag. Sorry, did I mention this one also did not come with the dust bag? The dust bag is mine. Same with this one, I had this dust bag, and it also did not come with the authenticity card. I actually bought this once before on Vestiaire, but the transaction never actually finalized. So I never actually got it. So when I found it on Luxury Promise, I decided that I still needed it. It's this adorable Lucite Clutch. I brought this with me to Spain last week, so maybe if you guys follow my Instagram, you would have seen this. I posted a couple of pictures of this. I've used this actually a couple times already. Again, with the chocolate bar kind of pattern. It has a pink CC at the top, which is super cute. A tiny, tiny little wristlet with pink leather strap going through it. And It did come with the Luxury Promise Authenticity card, but yeah, it's just a little teeny tiny clutch, and it has a little pocket there as well, which really does not fit very much. It doesn't even fit the card, so it's really, really useless. But I just thought this was such a cute little clutch. So adorable. Obviously, I had like the beach in mind. I had summertime in mind when getting this. I got this as soon as I got back from London, basically. I saw it on their website and I was like, I need to go in and see it. I love it. Next one is super, super special. Super, super extra special. I have wanted this bag since 2017 or 2018, between then. And I'll explain when I open why. This came out in, it's pre-fall 2008. It came in the original box, which is always amazing. And it also came with the dust bag. It came with the receipt folder. Okay, so this is a reissue with the Union Jack lock. How freaking cute. So I wanted this in 2017, 2018. That's when I started applying for a UK residency slash hopefully in the future settlement. And obviously because I wanted to celebrate all of that, I wanted this bag. Funnily enough, similar with the clutch, I was able to find loads of these in the US for prices that I just wasn't willing to pay the extra tax on. Found some here, but there's different styles of this. There's like the long version of this. There's bigger versions, like obviously the bigger sizes, but this was the exact one that I wanted. And I'm so glad that I waited because I finally found it. This came from France. And I am so happy I waited to get the perfect one, which is this one. It has the Union Jack, like I said. It's a reissue style. On the listing it says the material is silk, although to me it feels more just like cotton material. I don't know, it's definitely fabric. And then it's leather on the inside, and it's got the typical reissue chain, the silver chain without the strap going through it. Let me just take the stuffing out. This also did come with the authenticity card, which I really, really appreciate. And it's just like every other reissue with the zipper at the top here, pocket at the back, which is where I usually keep the authenticity card, and then the 2 compartments, lipstick holder, and then that's it. This is also my first reissue in this mini size, which is super cute. I think that's why I find it so adorable. I have 2 other reissues, but they're both the medium large. Yeah, one's velvet and the other one is my Taiwan, like Taipei Taiwan edition one, so still very special. But yeah, I love that I now have the mini size in the reissue. It's super cute. Okay, so actually if I rewind the story just a teeny tiny bit, when I first started the process of getting my my residency slash settlement here, Louis Vuitton came out with their Speedy Union Jack, and that was to commemorate the royal wedding. And I wanted that bag, and I was lucky enough to be offered it. I was offered it, but I was away at that time, and I wasn't able to send the money in time, and it was such a sought after bag, like insanely. So you can imagine there was only like a handful, and it was only new bond, and it was just like impossible to get. So I felt like I missed out on that. And if you try to search for it now on the secondhand market, it is insane money, like insane money. Like not worth it, totally not. I would never even think about going there. Anyway, so because I missed out on that, I wanted to find a Chanel version with the Union Jack, and Chanel has a few. They came out with a clutch one. I don't know if it's the same time. I didn't do that much research, but I've just seen them around, like a clutch with the Union Jack. And then I saw the reissue with the Union Jack, and I really, really like this one. So yeah, ever since then, I've been on the hunt for this specific bag. So yeah, finally added this to my collection, and yeah, it just reminds me of, well, I didn't actually get it around the time that I started the whole process, but at least I started looking then, and it'll just remind me of the time. The last bag, this is, I believe, the only vintage bag from this haul. Did I mention that one was from Vestiaire as well? So this one is from Luxury Promise. This one the pink Lucite Clutch and this clutch was from Luxury Promise, and the other two, this one and this one's from Vestiaire. So this one's from Luxury Promise. This was the most expensive bag, and this was actually the bag that I hadn't been eyeing for a long time or anything. I just saw it and I freaking fell in love, and there was definitely a place in my collection for this bag. So it is a little gold top handle flat bag. How freaking adorable is this? When I saw on the website, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I should not go in to see it, because if I go in to see it, I'll fall in love. But then, so when we go in there, and I was looking at the Lucite Clutch, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. I was looking at the belt, the chain belt that matches the clutch. And then I mentioned this bag. I'm like, yeah, I saw it online. I really like it, but it's okay, I don't need it. They brought it out anyway to show me, and I fell in love. It is just too freaking beautiful. I mean, it's not like they forced it either. I was like, okay, if you're gonna show me, show me. And yeah, obviously I fell in love. It has a silver CC, and then everything else is gold. There are scratches on this. If you come closer, you do see some scratches, because this is vintage. This is from 1996 and 1997. I don't think this came with the authenticity card. But Luxury Promise does issue out their own authenticity card situation. Here's the inside. It's got a zip pocket at the back with a little Chanel logo on the zip. And then this, and then a little like card holder there. Here's a look at the sides of it. This like little button kind of holds the strap to the bag. But yeah, little scratches here and there, but overall in really, really good condition. This is just so precious. I haven't had a chance to use this yet. I mean, they've all just been sitting in this bucket waiting for me to film, but I just love it so much. I always love vintage Chanel that has this top handle. I have quite a few, and I love the top handle. And also at the time when I was buying this, the mini flap with the top handle came out at Chanel, and that was super special, super popular, and everyone was getting it. Obviously I liked it too, but I didn't like any of the colors that came out, so kind of hoping and waiting that they'll come up with more colors. But I saw this version in the gold with the top handle. I was like, this is way more me. I love this one so much more, so I went for this one instead. So pretty with a freaking pocket at the back. Love it. So cute. So that's my vintage / consignment Chanel haul. Like I said, this is cumulative. It's definitely not anything that I got all at once. And like I said, a lot of these I've been wanting for a long time too. So they're super special to me, and I'm just honestly so happy with every single one. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Leave any comments you guys have down below. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already and would like to come and catch up with me again. And until my next video, I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye guys. Mwah.